Seri_bot, glad you could join us. Stay a while.
Congratulations!
Did you read the title there, Peachy King? Yeah, I hope you're proud of me. Anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, everybody. We're going to be playing that. Apparently, after Sonic the Hedgehog 1, the games from here on out get a lot better, from what I've been told by many, many friends. Friends and fans.
Come on in, Peach Collections.
Proud of you, thank you, I appreciate it.
We made PB and
My dear friend
sandwiches.
Phantom invited me out for dinner today, brought me to a sushi place, and insisted that I try something fishy, so... I can safely say that the spicy salmon tasted of rice, cucumbers, spicy mayonnaise. I did not taste any of the fish. So, that worked for me. Anywho, let us get right back into the thick of it. Whatever we were doing, which I believe was playing Sonic the Hedgehog. If I'm not mistaken, which I never am. I'm glad there was a nice windy day today outside. Kind of the heat is still high, and it's supposed to get higher this coming week, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, I'll be working evening shifts during that time. Also, I took the tedious task of getting every single game in the Sonic Mega Collection, which does not require you to beat any of the games at all. In fact, what you have to do is literally just go into a game, manually get into the game itself, and then exit 20 to 30 times per game. For the regular ones, like the regular Genesis ones and whatnot, it's 20 times, and then for the ones that you unlock, like Blue Sphere, Sonic Knuckles, and Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which for some reason is a whole game and not separate like Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I don't know about that. Flicky and whatnot. Eventually you get those games, but you also get Flicky, which is an arcade game. It has no story whatsoever. It has 48 levels. I remember playing that as a child a little bit, trying to figure out how to get the best score. But you also get Star, which is a, I want to say, classic. I was going to say crowd classic, but I don't know the right term for it. But yeah, a classic among Sega Genesis fans with a full-on story and graphics going on. So look forward to trying that out. But for now, we got the Hedgehog and the Fox Boy to deal with today. Unfortunately, I don't have a second person with me to play as Tails, but that's alright. I'll still abuse him all the same. I'm all nostalgic already. Not to mention the music in this game in particular is really good. I love it. Very impressed with the soundtrack of the games from here on out. Specifically this one. Another third one has some pretty good songs there too. Yeah, that one. I'm fairly certain as far as the Chaos Emeralds go, it's the checkpoints you have to have like at least 50 ones, I think. Or is it 25? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna do my best to save them. As many as I can. Given the whole shenanigans. I don't think Tails is able to carry you in like this game in comparison to later games, because I know you can fly with him. He's invulnerable, it's fine. I also forgot they have the spin dash function with them. Which is oh so bad. There we go. Get 40 rings! The main problem is that Tails lags behind, so he might set off bombs. I get to keep my progress in the previous one. Always nice. Give you check marks for you, but give the time to save state to make sure I don't fail.
ZZZZ. Machines.
There we go. There's the first one. Carrying up. Guess I'm going this way. Guess I'm going back. Uh-oh. I'm sure that's fine. We got one already. There's probably more. Don't have to worry about collecting all the rings to the end of the stage, which is nice. I remember these guys being part of the enemy ranks in Sonic Adventure 2, if I'm not mistaken. The only classic magnet that actually shows up in that game. Why that game is so damn very, very sad indeed. I have to get more somehow. Just what I was hoping for. But nicely. Doesn't matter if you hit me, I still got it, sucker. That is very handy indeed. I can only imagine how much time it took to figure out the positioning and framing for each of these sprites. The vacuum for Sonic and Tails. Tails, what are you doing? You jeopardize us, you foolish fox. Alright, we're still good. I can understand why people don't like this bonus game in comparison to the other ones, but Blue Sphere by far has the most hate from right now. Tails. Okay. Sorry, like why? I'm trying to focus here.
And God,
It is Sonic now.
join us. Stay a while.
Distracted me! Ah! Tails, I'm not even sure if you're following me. Golly, I wish there was a way to control Tails properly. How do I get them over? That's on me, that's on Tails. I feel like I'm gonna be doing this a lot, aren't I? My buddy. My orange pal, my two-tailed friend, what is wrong with you? It's devastating when you hit them multiple times. I just need to avoid them as much as I can. That's the idea. Make it stop! Getting closer, I'm understanding the pattern now at least. That should help. Just gotta stay on the left side the entire time after that one. Tails! Alright, we're good. Whew. Give me. Checkers. And I gotta do that 5 more times. Right. Was that Vim? No, I just got the second one. And now I'm dead because of you. Why would you distract me like that? And now I gotta do that second again. Why? No. What have you done? Betrayed by my dear friend. Tails is being incompetent again. You really, really have to be precise with this, otherwise Tails is gonna mess you up. I understand the memes now. I get it. Why? Got it again, we're good. We got 2 out of 7. We're okay. We're okay, you understand? Save real quick, because I lost on my ranks before. We're gonna die again. I think I just put these spikes around here. I can take a guess, but I guess to fly. It is handy. Here I go again! Very caramel themed this time. I gotta jump over those. Tricky little hobbitsits. Alright. We're just gonna have this continuous circle of bombs following us around. I guess so. Oh boy. It'd be a lot easier if it didn't take Sails a full second to jump after. Got started, Tails! Alright, we're fine. You know what, Tails? You can lose all your rings for all I care. It's fine. I'm not worried about losing them from you. Kidding me with that? Really? Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, Freakbot, how you doing? I'm having a hard time with this stinking minigame to get the Chaos Emeralds. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I would shut you out right now, but I'm trying not to die. There's no way. There's no way. There is a way, but I don't know how that way is. Tails won't stop dying on me. You have to get like every single ring here without missing a single beat? Is that what you were telling me, game? Certainly what it seems like. It would help if someone was Tails for you. I would, but unfortunately I don't have that option. You jump a second before me. Literally jeopardizing me the entire time. Tails is the weak link here. I mean, this is his first debut, so I gotta give him some slack. Also, apparently you can still blow up those bombs, but I don't know how. Without taking damage. They not supply you with enough of this. May I have to forgo getting all the Chaos Emeralds in this one? No! I will not! I mean, I do have a different idea that I could try. If it'll let me. So I was going to go back on a previous save and then just try and get it from there. And then just try to get more from here. Oh, that works. I just need to get 40, essentially. I think they give me like 10 per ring. If I'm not mistaken. I think I can do it. I think I understand. I think I can figure out the patterns. I know I can. Better on the timing. I'm glad the rest of the game is nice, it's just this part that gives me agony. I gotta believe. So as long as Tails doesn't get hit, I think I'm okay. Just gotta get the timer in a little faster. Dang it. I could have had it there. Is there an option to do away with Tails? I don't think so. No, not this one. This is from 1992. Do you think they have the advancement to do that? Focus. I don't know how you would be able to do this as a kid back in the day. Go to the options of the title screen, you can select Sonic only. Not in this one. There is no options in this game. Unless you talk about like the actual collections options, not from the actual game itself. One! Just one! I'm angry now. I'm so determined. I hope and pray that the rest of these ones are so much easier, but I doubt it. The song is catchy. I don't mind that. I just mind everything else about it. It's on Tails. Oh, guys, this fault for running so fast. You can take your time with this, you know. There's no time limit here. You're just being cocky about being so fast. Yes! Yes! I told you. I told you I could do it. You all doubted me. I just gotta do that 4 more times.
Come on in, Fox and Pink Socks.
Oh, Fox and Pink Socks. Hope you enjoyed my ramblings. Now I gotta direct my anger out on this stinking guy. This stinking Sonic Crossroads mech. So it does have catchy music. As I said many times, the music in this game, quite nice. I will not lie. Can't read that right now, fam. Now I can. On the title screen, press the D button down twice to see options, then press start to go with the open screen. Press the D button up and down to highlight the option box. Press left or right in the settings. Why would they make that just a regular option, though? The 90s were wild, man. Anyway, I still did it, and I'm still going to continue to do it to prove my point to all the doubters out there. I thought you said that this rest of the game series was nice. I'm not having a good time. Anyway. What do you mean? May you?
So,
yes, go ahead.
if it gets too difficult,
Mm-hmm.
you can go to the options and just be Sonic by yourself. Or you can be Tails by yourself.
Or I could just be Knuckles by myself.
Or that. But if you really want to get all the Chaos Emeralds, you might have to do that.
I've gotten 3 so far. I can get the rest.
Okay.
I will do it.
I believe in you.
They don't call me Jess Best the best for nothing. Mainly because it rhymed, but still. I'm going to prove my point. Anywho. I'm not even through the first area yet. Now I'm gonna count the plants so we can get funky. Things are gonna be automatically better now in this place. The music here is banging. Maybe get your funky emotes out. Whoever composed this song is a genius. It is an untold plant, or like rather, a timeless classic. And many people have remade it for sure, but you cannot beat the original. At least not very well. At least once I get these done, I won't have to deal with them anymore. Here we go again. Alright, not bad, not bad. Not bad there already. And we're already up to a restart. I think the key here is to not rely on Tails at all. Wow, that's right at the very end, too. Dang. I think we should spin that. Because you can clearly destroy those and not suffer repercussions from them unless you run into them at the gate. Or a flux. Like two. Oh, good. Tails does nothing, so therefore it's going to make this infinitely easier. This is gonna be really clutch.
ZZZZ cashews.
Yes, if I fail this, I'm gonna eat. If you fail this, I'm gonna eat your level. I think I saved it. So that way I can just keep going until I succeed. Therefore you never get your desired treat. Tell my son, do you have fond memories of this game?
Oh hey it's Wolfie, glad you could join us. Stay a while.
There's always the last part that actually makes you have to rely on Tails to like the stuff that you miss. By 2! Just 2! Fond memories, you can actually watch them on the Oh Hey It's Wolfie YouTube channel, youtube.com/Oh Hey It's Wolfie. Hey, what are you doing promoting yourself on my channel? Not sponsored, me and sure. Tails. Tails, buddy. Work with me, shall we? The Regnana. Potassium. Is that what I meant to say? Trying to understand you. I don't know why I hesitated. I'm losing my touch. Yay! Good. Oh, you're right, Wolf. I did get an that try. Now we get back to the funky music. It's a shame that all your rings go away after the That's the way the hedgehog bounces. Just don't get hit? Yeah, try not to get hit. That's gonna help. I'll go the wrong way though. It's the blue poop from Portal. This time it actually. Arachnids. My favorite. It is weird that you're timed in these games. They don't tell you, they don't actually show your time limit. You have until 10 minutes to get it. It's really something, isn't it? I'm just glad they made a satisfying way of getting through these stages without getting interrupted by some bogus enemy or trap. I'd like to get the emeralds as soon as possible so I can actually enjoy the rest of the day properly. Just saying. That's it. Well, alright. One's good enough. And I got a chibi Sonic. How delightful. You know, I'm starting to see, or rather, I'm starting to rethink people's hate towards the blue spear game. By the by, Jess, either you might be a little quiet, or the game may be a little loud. Probably the game loud, I guess. Well, I could turn my gain up too. Hold on, I think I have an option for you.
Is this loud enough for you, chat? Is that better? Is this what you wanted? Alright, let's continue playing Sonic the Hedgehog, shall we? Do you like Five Nights at Freddy's, sir? Perfect, thank you.
Glad you agree. I'd like to get those down there. Can I do that? No? Okay. Having the spin dash ability is infinitely handy. Five Nights at Jess with. That makes me think of another game that we're gonna be collabing with Peachy Keen there with me. You know the one. Phantom knows the one already. Speaking of, I shouldn't have said anything. Ah, yes, the one. You know the one. You remember the one. Ooh, that was close. Oh, good. Oh, great. Even better. So glad I save stated. The one. You know, the one where you get to be a big shot. Everybody still enjoying the music, I see? As am I. Finally, what I was looking for. I get to play the sadistic minigame again. My favorite. And I'm already failing because I've already missed them. I was busy looking at chat. How dare you? How the heck are you supposed to get those? Just wrap out the situation here beforehand before I make my commitment. Oh boy! You're right, I'm gonna Delta and yellow myself. I was mainly talking about Phantom, but you know, that works too. I don't know what that means either. Although I've seen many memes. Tails! Developers were sadistic. I don't even know if I got any there. Why did they do it like this? I prefer playing blue spheres now. How in the world do you get those? I shall go smoke bomb go. Okay. Be right back, I guess. And you have to get the momentum. Don't say that. Blue spheres is a nightmare. A controllable nightmare, though. You're not at a time limit for getting stuff, unlike this one. Not when it speeds up in A, I mean, fair, but still. You just gotta hit one of those gray ones and it'll bounce you back and reset your momentum. I think it's required to get the ones at the top, but still, it would certainly help. And knowing there's probably gonna be more of that later. Oh boy! I don't feel confident in myself. Why is it always that one on the top? Gosh. Even Tails even here isn't even a problem, it's just the layout of this stinking thing is so bad. Why'd they put him up there? What were they thinking? Why didn't they just stick with the original one? That would have been infinitely better. Like the original layout of the first game. That was the only good thing about that game. You know, I wonder. My idea is to like let Sonic go ahead and then Tails follow, so that way he can get those rings too on the other side. Probably tricky, but you know, might be possible. And I have no idea how you get those ones up there. And I guess those rely on Tails getting hurt and then losing those rings that he tried to collect, so... There's also that option. Alright, that worked. Nice. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Tails has 32 rings though, and I have to get 200 though. And he's already lost some. Great. So fun. Can you just give me rings and not bombs, please? And can you stop putting them in the sky? Alright, at least for that one, there's no bombs to worry about except for the beginning. So that's nice. You know, the fact that there are no bombs in the sky somewhat makes this forgiving, in a sense. I just gotta figure out the momentum for it. I'm gonna hear this song in my nightmares. I'm getting better. That one in the corner there always messes me up because then you lose the momentum and you can't reach the ones at the top that come past you. I got it! Zwabe! I think I got exactly 200 right at the end there. Whew. We got 2 more to go, baby! Just 2 more! Good golly. Alright, back at it. Back at it again at Krispy Kreme. I think this is the part where I go into the purple water. Yes. I go into the grape juice. It is not grape juice. Oh, my tails. Have fun down there, buddy. Oh, there we go. Alright, now let's try to rise. I think this is the part of the game that made me stop playing it. We're fine. We're dandy. Everything's all good and hunky-dory. Nothing to worry about. I just hate those platforms. They set you back so far. For who knows what reason.
ZZZZ. Cashews.
Hi, Tails. Don't buy me. My hubris! This. Do a little bit of this action. Continue to be epic gamers. Well, that was the next checkpoint, but I don't have enough rings for that at all, so... That's fine, I can get another one. I could use a break from doing them anyway. And actually, let me enjoy the proper game. Speaking of which... Oh my... I'm already dead? I'm already dead. I beg your pardon? Why would they do that? Why would they set it up so I could just die like that? That's cruel. Why would they do that though? It's horrendous. Why didn't I have that problem the first time? Like that. That one was fine. What was wrong with that one? Oh, why would they... Stop it! Let me play the game! He's putting goop on me. How dare he? Wow, it is really easy to die here. They definitely raised the stakes in the second boss fight in comparison to the first one on account that the platforms just lead to death. Yeah, we're good now. Still gotta worry about the death platforms though. But we're out of here! Don't know why a bunch of eagles and bunnies were here to begin with, but you know. Not gonna worry about it. I think one of Sonic's idols is him just checking his watch when he doesn't have one. We went from an industrial plant to... I'm gonna say Greece? I mean, you got a better idea? You got a better explanation about where we're going? We also have Grounder here. A prototype of him. Perhaps superior model, considering he doesn't talk. Before I reach that, just get these because I would like to get the emeralds out of the way as soon as possible. Alright. Here we go again. My favorite. Any ones in the sky that I have to worry about? You can just keep getting blown up there, Tails. I don't mind. Okay, a little stricter, but that's alright. At least they're not in the sky like the previous one. This one demands near perfection. Oh boy. I mean, it can't be as bad as the third time I did this, right? There we go. What you got for me this time? More bombs. Oh, there's a bunch there. That's on me. I doth have returned. Congratulations, I'm on the sixth one. Bunch back there too, I forgot about that. Trying to remember. Oh boy, this shenanigans again, my favorite. I'm not gonna save state yet, just because I want to see what the other one is first. Maybe I should have, but you know, I could have gotten a lot more rings on the second try. I'm gonna try and do that instead. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get more rings on this side. Good job, buddy. Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, after a great start. Shakers. You got the corners and then they show you a roll of bombs that you have to avoid. Lovely to see. Really? Okay. Yeah, I think I should have got more on the previous one. Please give me a second. Yes, I know I'm losing them all. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It takes a little bit to load up sometimes, so I can do the thing that I want to do. Come on, just do the thing. Come on. You're making me look a bad game. And by game, I mean emulator. I guess I just like this now. Well, now I certainly have to try. That one definitely messed me up for sure, but I can come back from this. It's that one loop-de-loop fight that I want to get better at. Yeah, this one here. How did it even hit me? That works.
Peach is small, aren't they?
I gotta find the right pacing for this. If you go too fast, you're gonna go overlap it, but if you go too slow, you're gonna miss them, or not get no momentum. Good job, Tails. I'm so focused on getting it right, I forget about the bomb field in the end. I forget about those ones on the right. Sure would be nice to see where I was going during that time. Side, dang it. Okay, feeling confident about that one. I gotta figure out this pattern again. Really fast with that. I wonder if using the D-pad would help. one corner that always messes me up. I jump over the bombs, Tails gets hit, and then I miss all the rings of the path there. I have to get that last one. That one in the one corner there. That always gets me every time. Every time! Every time! There we go. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. We got 6 out of 7 Chaos Emeralds. Whew. Just one more. One more! And I don't have to worry about it ever again. And I feel immense elation at my victory. How dare you call him? Okay, that was pretty good. Perhaps just one more. You taste like a diamond. Hey Phantom, have you checked out that one like CDI fan-made game that's on Steam? I forget what it's called, like a Princess of Rania or something like that. Princess Rania. Azrit, I think maybe. Perhaps. I heard it was a really well done game. I love that for me. That's so nice. And they don't even bounce back. Fantastic. Oh, these pillars sink. And the shrubbery does not help either. And this piranha's here. Yeah, I'm just gonna start from the game. Hello, Grounder. Bye-bye. Oh, that won't do. Is it better to actually go through under the water? Or at least down below? I know there's a bunch of rings there. Well, that's helpful. The fact that it waits for when you leave, that when it shoots the arrow. Very, very cool. How dare it. I was gonna do this with the shrubs out of the way. That penguin was bigger than the actual robot it was in. How'd that even happen? Gosh! Gosh! Okay. I hope that's for Tails and not for me. Oh, there goes Tails. Bye, Tails! Oh, my word. Oh, there goes me. Please, 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 please. Thank you. Is Tails just dead? He's not coming back. Tails? Tails? Don't tell me he's gone. Surely not. Surely they wouldn't do that to me. I guess he's just gone. Astonishing. I mean, I'm sure I'll come back in the next minigame, but still, it is surprising and disturbing. That's not fair. Oh, okay. Is there a gosh darn checkpoint soon? Please? Game? I'm getting tired of drowning or being here. I am very confused and alarmed. I can't seem to spin dash either when I'm underwater. That's what I gotta do. How the heck do I get up there? Alright, I need that, please. I'm sure there'll be another one here somewhere. I do find it funny how Sonic is just chill about being underwater regardless of whether he's drowning or not. Which is amusing. Where's the way out of this stinking place? Can you give me something, game? A checkpoint, even? Checkpoint would be lovely, actually. Considering all these rings I have on my personage. Air's nice. Please tell me there's a checkpoint. Hey, Tails, you're back! And it goes on my rings. Why do I have to lose all of them at once? And only like a certain amount appear afterwards. That's not what I wanted to be. I wanted to be above. That was close. Ooh, that was even closer. Shakers. Come on now. Work for me, dang it! Flies, bots, whatever they are. Oh, okay. Again, that was very close. I don't know how I survived that. There's a checkpoint up here or something. And the Tails. Save state real quick. I don't trust myself or this level. There's gotta be a checkpoint here somewhere, right? I'm backtracking even. Give me something, game. Not that! I found what I was looking for, at least. Alright. Last one, here we go. And it's gray. Like the existential dread waiting for me. I got this shenanigan again where you have to go between the bombs. And there's more. Was it a set of 1, then a set of 2? Okay. You gotta have a keen eye for this kind of stuff, my word. Alright, I think I get the idea. Just hopping back and forth, essentially, and then just trying to pace yourself in the process. And I messed up. Too high. Actually, when they go back from the pattern, it's in a clear spot so you can see it clearly. Rather than they had to guess during a corner. So that's nice. You know, you can just stay in the middle, Tails, for all I care. You could get all 12 rings in a row every time, but you have to be like pixel perfect to do so. That's easier said than done. Confused again. Did it again! Did it again! Why? I gotta remember the pattern! satisfying enough. What happened to my flawless technique? For it being anything but flawless. Why are they gonna make it so difficult to jump from place to place? You have to make it so precise every time. The fact that you slowly slide off the side if you're not careful enough. That was not good. Tails, you screwed me.
Peach is small, aren't they?
I agree, Sparky. Okay. That's the first one. These are some capitalist emeralds if I've ever seen one. You need to be quicker than that, Tails. Don't jinx me on this. Yo, wait, this seems familiar, does it? It's because I've been playing this 70 times. I've played this before? I'm sure you have, there, Peachy Kane. You know my pain right now. Probably. I'm glad it's giving you some nostalgic flashbacks. The half pipe and the rings coming back to me. I prefer the blue spears over this. Granted, I haven't played Sonic 3 yet, so I could be biting my tongue, but still. Hang out with you soon. If Tails wasn't such an idiot, this would be a lot easier. But I kind of need him because he's like basically a tail for me, no pun intended, to get the other rings that I miss. One ring. I'm starting to sound like Robotnik. Too slow. Too much hesitation. Okay. Last part. I only need 14 rings. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? Why would you do this, game? Why? The game gives you all these bundles of rings and then it just says, screw you, I'm gonna give you a whole plethora. I only need 2. No! I did it! I got them all! You all thought, or some of you thought anyway, you all thought that I couldn't do it. You thought that I couldn't do it. I win. I win. Alright. Now I get to enjoy the rest of the game. I get to actually enjoy what this game is all about and why people like it so much. Such a delightful day. Actually, if I get 50 rings, I think I press a certain button and I become supersonic, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember which one it is, though. Here we go. He's got a big Pico hammer. He's gonna throw fire at me, or spears. Do you think it'd be more effective for him to hit the hammer with me, or hit me with the hammer, rather than just doing that? But, you know. There we go. Oh, Zvali! What the? That's not normal. Anyway. Ah, yes, the implication of the pinball machines. Oh, I missed it, so. There's nothing that says casino like the arcade. It sounds like a child's casino, the fact that children spend money and like the galore to get silly prizes here and there, and they always get hoaxed out of their own money. Yeah, nice. It's really nice that I don't have to worry about rings anymore. Can I get out of here? Thank you. I think this is Miles, not Tails. That's his OG name, but still. Was this before the change? Or during the change? Because I think it's just Sonic and Tails. Oh! Oh! I don't know how I did that! I think it was the B button, maybe? But I can be supersonic, I forgot about this. I thought I needed 50 rings to do that. Well, that certainly makes things a lot easier to do. Unfortunately, Tails doesn't get his own special thing, but alas, that's okay. I think I have to get back up here. Oh, there we go. Well, that would have been handy to know earlier, but oh well. I still got my rings, it's fine. This box, please, please, before I become undone. Dang it. Oh, shoot, how did I do that again? I don't remember and I lost it. Yes, I said save this because I wanted to do it again. Oops. Wrong button. Shoot, how did I do that? Y button. Boy, is it sure nice to be able to do this. I can only imagine how many people were surprised that you could do this after getting all these rings. Soon. Or not. What the heck is the end of this level? Back to regular Sonic, right at the end. Not that it really matters, but it certainly is nice to be invulnerable. So can I just do that at any time, or do I have to have a certain threshold, I wonder? I imagine I have to have, like, at least a decent amount of ring before I can do that. What those enemies are based on, but they certainly have a unique design. Like a turtle thing. That's not what I wanted at all. That was rather rude. Glad I take that. This doesn't cost you to do anything to do that. Woo! Another one. I just want to go on the thing. Better than nothing. Give me money. I'll take that. Now I can do this. Into the stratosphere I go. This place certainly is nice and all, and I love the decor, but boy, how does it get hard to hard to traverse from area to area. Just like it's hard for me to speak sometimes. I'll miss that. Not that I need them anymore. Hello, what is this? I'm sorry, were you trying to have fun here, Eggman? Were you trying to have fun here, Robotnik, with your spiky balls? Well, guess what? I already had my deal with torture and torment. So now you have to face the same! That makes it infinitely more satisfying. You know, you're right, Phantom. This is a great game. After the torture and whatnot, it's so enjoyable. Bears and flickies. They have some variety. The song is pretty catchy with you don't have to worry about all the other sound effects drowning it out. Also, there's lava here. That's nice. I missed that back in Marvel's Lab Zone. Still don't know what the triggering effect for Supersonic is. That certainly does not help. What was it?
You jump up and press an action button.
But I imagine you need a certain amount of rings to do so. I was wondering why that would work. Oh, I love spiky traps. They're just out of nowhere. My favorite. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I got too scared too quickly. Great. Again, I don't have to worry about saving for rings anymore, but you know, it would be nice to actually be able to use the thing I got them for to begin with. I recall correctly, there is one area in this game that is quite hazardous and then frustrating if you have Supersonic, because it just has bottomless pits full of spikes. I say bottomless, but it's just full of spikes at the end. And then you can't get out for some reason. Or design choice on the guy's part. Something that happened by accident. I'd like to take that. Thank you. And there goes that. And there goes that. Oh no, is this Act 1? Did I not save state to the other one? That's my bad. Just give me a second here. And then I have to worry about getting blasted with bombs again. And a half pipe. Where is it? Come on now. I don't know why it takes a bit to load. Yeah, there you go. I'm willing to die for this one, that's fine. What happens if I go up there this time instead? Fantastic. My favorite. Well, there wasn't bombs, but still. A little concerning, just like this. This is the one that gave me trouble. I know what to do with this time. Just down there is nothing but death and deception. And a dinosaur.
I am bored. Chat, do something to annoy Jess.
I've already been annoyed enough, Sparky. You don't have to contribute or make the chat contribute. A little fun down there, Tails. Yeah, I think you have to have 50 in order to do it. That makes sense to me, considering you have to have 50 rings in order to get to the special stages in the first place, so... There's the doctor. Very interesting layout. Not that it matters. Come back and fight me! Monkeys and eagles. Not a combination that I think I'd ever seen. But alas, here we are. Ah, yes, this is the one I'm thinking of. It has that stupid trap. This song is also quite catchy, I'm not gonna lie. That's cruel for it to put a checkpoint right before getting more rings. I'm glad I got them already, but still. In case I hadn't, that would have been very, very upsetting. I didn't even do anything, it just triggered it for me. Is it as soon as you get 50, it just automatically triggers? Because I didn't press any buttons. Bizarre. I gotta be very cautious now of where I go. I don't need the invisibility, I'm already invisible. Invincible. There's a lot of rings in this one. That's the way I'm going. I think this is tiny. Can I not make it up there? Really, I can. Here we go. Wasted more time than I needed to, but what's this? I guess I'll never know. Might have been a bubble shield. Lovely. Yeah, I keep forgetting how many hours it takes to play this game. And like half of the game itself is just me trying to do those stinking special stages so I can get the emerald. Well, now that I'm playing the actual game, it doesn't take as long. At least since I can be super Sonic. Aw, dang it, come on, really? I call shenanigans. That was mine. My right to become Super Sonic. You took it away from me. kind of shenanigans we got going on here? And there it is. Why would they do this? Why would... What decision was this made? It's idiotic. You said you just have to wait until you die. Rather cruel. You think the developers knew to be like, hey, what if we just put a pitfall there? Just as an insult to players, even if they're supersonic. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be nice? I guess jumping again also triggers a thing. You press A twice and it'll do a thing. Fascinating. Anyway. Thank you, Tails. That's nice. They put a spring there, not the other one. What's up with that? I'd like to make it to the end, please. Alright. What you got for me this time there, Dr. Robotnik? Grills! Cool. Alright, goodbye. I will give him credit, he does have one boss in this game that definitely gives you some difficulty and some training to do. For those that know, you know. I'm sure I'll be seeing him very soon. Oil Ocean. That sounds environmentally friendly. I think I remember seeing this place showcased in one of these Sonic Archie comics, if I'm not mistaken. Back before it was all ruined. That's good. You don't immediately die. You have some saving grace. I wonder if he got all this. Or was it already here and he just decided to build upon it? That would make sense. Let's do it. Little cruel, not going to lie. Especially when you're using seals as your power source for your robots. And penguins. Which leads me to believe that this is something a lot more deeper than I realized, and probably a lot more worse. I'm getting Donkey Kong Country'd. It's nice that the icon changes at the bottom left there as well. I want to say that's the proper way, but this thing kind of gets in the way. There we go. Never mind. This is fine. Before I forget. Do that. Was it? My dear friend wants to show me something. Oh, it's a shiny Azora. Try not to kill it.
I won't.
Anywho. So auras. Probably one of the best Pokemon out there on account that they can actually talk to you. Telepathically anyway. And shapeshift, that's nice. Form as well in a different game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure what's happening here, so I'm just going to continue on this way. There we go. Okay. Okay. Cool. Wasn't expecting those things, but you know. It's not like I needed those 30 rings for something cool anyway. Surely I'll be getting more soon, right? Octoroks. Essentially what they were. Yeah, okay. Do it like this. I'd rather like to keep my rings, thank you very much. Even if I have to collect them all again. It's worth it. to see what was up here last time, but I think I figured out how to get up there. Or maybe not. No, now I figured it out right as it happened. I guess I do have to replay these stages in case I want to get my rings for supersonic mode. But I don't want to deal with Eggman shenanigans any more than I need to, so it's worth it for me. I already had my moment of agonization. I'm willing to push past it and focus on what's more important. More rewarding. That's why I saved. It's those sticking seahorses. It's the machine's fault, not the thing inside of it. I gotta remind myself that. Gosh darn it! Ugh. So close too, right at the very end there. And then spikes. It doesn't matter now. Which way is progression? I need to figure that out. Feels like I'm backtracking. Where do I go from there? not going to lie. I do love the color of this place, though. The orange sunset in the back there with the purple and the green. Very, very much my style. I just hate everything else about it. How the heck do I get up there? I guess I'll never know. Can I not spin dash with Supersonic? That's a bit odd. I don't even try to use that, it just happens. I didn't press anything that time. Alright. I just want to learn how to progress the game. It feels like I need to go up here, but then this just sends me back on a loop. Does it want me to go up there? I think I'm making progress now. This is some think. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna see if I can take Eggman down as quick as I can with this. Yeah, there he goes. Not so much for that, but still. At least I made it here. You kidding me with that? This might be a bit challenging, but we'll see. Yeah, if you're smart, you'd probably keep the laser out instead of just surfacing like that, but well. He could be dumb all he wants, I don't care. He can get his face and mustache singed all the time, as far as I care, I don't care. I don't care at all! You think I care? I care a little bit. Nice. Metropolis Zone. I've stood this once and I'll state it again. This game has many, many bangers. One thing Sega's good for is their soundtrack. The gameplay, I'm not sure. Most of the time it's pretty good, but, you know, sometimes I question it. Oh, crab meat! You certainly got an upgrade. Bonic's made such incredible bases and whatnot, and yet his bosses are always subpar. Mostly. Word tails. I don't know how I'm able to momentum the gear. Maybe just my sheer weight of gravity. Okay. Gotta be mindful of that. Supersonic is not invulnerable to squishing. For some reason. I guess that makes sense, but still. Well, that's gonna be tricky. Oh, okay. Those gears were an ingenious plan. On Robotnik's part, I will not lie.
I am bored. Chat, do something to annoy Jess.
I have to get up there because I feel like it's an easier way. Quote unquote easier. I would have gone this way anyway. Oh. Fancy that. To save myself some time and frustration. Okay, that's a platform. Good to know. That can kill me. This seems like one of those things that would be harder to beat as Supersonic, but yeah. What a can. There we go. Easy, easy peasy. Parentheses. Lava here, nice. Always a delightful treat to see. Seems to get a lot of it, my weird. Or is this molten steel? I can't tell. Might be molten metal. That would make more sense. Tired of losing on my ring. Okay, that's good. That's even ruder. So far, so good. Not so good anymore. Thank you, Tails. That is nice to have. Upwards and onwards we go. Don't mind the starfish. I said don't mind them, but I guess I have no choice now. Not that they minded me. Okay, I don't need that much longer now. I could have made these a little bigger. I'm not the one who made the game. Here we go. I gotta give Tails credit. No matter how fast I am or where I am or what happens, he always seems to catch up to me. Quite admirable. A little more. That's nice. Get some more of these. Every yellow circle I find, I will collect. To the best of my ability. That just leads to death. I understand why it leads to death now, or why that gives me a 1-up, because I literally just die here. Okay? Thank you, game. Appreciate that. The second time there's been a bottomless pit that I just have to wait out and die for. If I didn't have a save state. Why use that? Why did they think that was a good idea? Very curious to know. Those mantises are pretty good at their aim, but once they let go of their claws, they're kind of screwed. That's a little funny. Oh boy. God, I wish I could fly. I could jump higher, that's for sure. I guess I could fly through the air, but there's not actually flying involved. I can't repeatedly jump. That'd make it so much easier. Precise platforming, goodness me. Can I see the doctor yet, please? I would like that. Preferably before I lose my super. Okay. Again, I emphasize that gonna make the platform is just a little bit bigger. For the sake of my own sanity. Where's the doctor? I just want to beat him up. Oh. There is no final boss here. Interesting. It's just the end. Uh-oh. Nice try, hotshot. I learned from my mistakes. Previous encounters have told me. First level to give me 3 acts instead of just 1. I'm trying to remember all the other ones that only ended with Act 2. It must mean something important is happening. Good. Yeah, that they just really like this concept stage. Please, I'm trying to get to that little copy there. Thank you. So many exploding starfishes. What does it need the animals for? They can make robots that blow up on themselves quite perfectly. Can I not go back for that ring? Okay. Would like to have that. Oh well. Alright. And I'm Super Sonic already. Well, alright. I guess we're just here now. Please, I just want that down there. Thank you. Just in case. No, wrong way. I got 15 seconds. This is a long one, my word. And there's more. I don't think I'm making it in time. Not if I do that. Didn't know there was a bottomless pit there. Good to know. That certainly saves me time. Right, I don't know what's going on here. I gotta go up this thing again. Which takes quite a bit of time. I think the second one is not as long. Land this thing. Can't waste your time doing that. Send me the boss already! Ah, there's duplicator orbs. I forgot about that. I was wondering when I would see this one. I don't remember which game it was from. And here go my rings. Nice and simple. I wasn't expecting the laser at the end, but you know. Clever. Again, strange that they have 3 acts in this one, not just 2. Like all the other ones. But oh well. Also, Peachy Keen sent me a message. Clearly Canadian Orchard Peach. Interesting. I'll be the judge of that with my own eyes. Can I not control this? Oh, yes, I can. That's weird. Yes, I am doing the boss again. Still. Peach is Canadian. I mean, sure, if that appeases you. I gave you the chance to be a Canadian in Ace Attorney, but you turned it down. That's your own fault. Not even a chance this time. Not even a chance. Not even a smidgen. When? Canadian judge on the 3rd game.
Small.
I said, hey, you're Peach, you're Canadian, right? Would you like voicing this guy? And you were all like, oh, no, I'm not actually Canadian. That's your own fault. You have nobody to blame but yourself for that. This is fancy. I'm surprised Tails is able to fly so carefully while Sonic just moves around like crazy, like so haphazardly. I don't think I have to worry about being supersonic here, for the record. Also, those poor chickens getting dropped in the sky. And turtles. We're just letting them plummet to their death, essentially, my understanding. Quite cool. Again, I gotta give Tails credit. He's, I think, 5? Maybe 6? 3? I'm not sure how old he is in this game, but he's an expert flyer. And I think that's Sonic's own play, not Tails'. I don't know why Sonic has a plane. That certainly is a nice detail. That explains why they hurt me. They drop bombs. And now it turned into 1917. I think that's the game with the pilot, but that's a Capcom game. He plays like a little airplane. He's gonna make all these one-ups that I haven't needed to use, except for like one time. Living Fortress or Wing Fortress Zone. Well, Tails is gonna be okay, but now I'm by myself. Which I wish I could have been for some of the part of the game, but you know, for the majority of it, I'm glad that he was with me. I'm gonna miss him dearly. Chickens. Oh boy. Being supersonic here is gonna be very hazardous, I know for a fact. Maybe I should avoid the rings rather than get in them. Might be a good idea. Solid arm strength despite his little dangly arms. When does he have the time to make all this stuff anyway? Like, this thing is huge. I mean, I don't know he has an army of robots, but still. When did he have the time to do this? And the budget for that matter. This is with caution. That's why. You fall down here and you have to backtrack like crazy. I'm on top of the ship, so hopefully that'll make it easier for me not to die. We'll see. A lot of chicken people here. Roosters. Rooster turders. Like chicken invaders all over again. Instead of actual, like, alien chickens, they're just actual robots. I don't know why these are here. Just floating in space. Alright. Just in case. Well, that was cool. Anyway, I'm dead now. At least with the eagles, I know they can fly, but every other animal here, maybe for the thickies, you're kind of just falling to their death here. It was a little cruel, in my opinion. Alright, let's try this again. How the heck do I get inside this giant plane? I assume that's what my goal is. And if I just fall, I fall and die. Something. I'm getting Crash Bandicoot platforming vibes. Whew. It was nice that they just left a bunch of spare rings inside this blade. Where is the end? Oh, now I'm inside. Uh-oh, hello. Did you think you were safe in here? Well, I'm like this while I'm golden. That's cute. Anyway, let me out. I didn't even know that was there. Funny. And now he's going into space! But Tails is back. I gotta jump. Maybe jump. Maybe jump. Oh, there we go. The game had to do it myself for me. Words. Anyway. It's a good thing hedgehogs can survive this altitude. And have such a firm strength. And can breathe in space. And not have to worry about being cold. And have amazing arm strength. Anyway. Death Egg Zone. And now I get to face the most tough challenge of all. Silver Sonic. No rings. Anywhere but his forehead, you die, essentially. Little Sonic, eat your heart out. You had tails, you had rings, you had power-ups, you had supersonic mode, but now you got nothing. So good thing you have a bunch of holding or extra lives and continues on you, otherwise this would be challenging. Unless you have save states like myself. Ow. This boss is very, very clever and extremely difficult. Dare I say tougher than Silver Sonic or Metal Sonic himself. All the while Eggman watches at the side there. You have no way of predicting whether he's gonna jump or spin dash. Your best bet is to just go in the corner here and then see what happens. Would you believe me if I said this wasn't the final boss? This is the second to final boss. And he shoots spikes at you. I guess that wasn't bad enough. There we go. Yeah, without save states, yeah, good luck. And now the instance of Sonic running, or Eggman running faster than Sonic. And then we have this demonstration. I don't think you can hit him directly. I think you have to wait for his arms to actually come down and then hit you. Alright, that works too. I don't remember what this one is called, but I think it might be like Death Egg Robo or something. I don't know that this was from, this was seen in Sonic Generations. That one's a lot easier. I did not know he threw little bombs at me. Good to know. I can hit his hiney. That's his weak spot. Problem is, those bombs are kind of problematic. As well as that jetpack. Can I not hit him afterwards? I guess not. Still don't have any rings, so I can't go into supersonic mode. Or even protect myself for that matter. Strikers! I touch him, I die. Good gravy. My word. Oh my gosh. They certainly are pulling all the stops here. And it shows you the importance of having rings with you. I'm gonna just see if I can try to get him from the front rather than the back. It's gonna be easier for me. Because it's possible, but boy, how is it difficult. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to have something here to be helping me with this, but no. Oh, he does it twice. Cool. And guess what? If you die, you have to start all the way back and have to deal with Super Metal Sonic again. Or, yeah, Silver Sonic again. So precise! And everything is deadly on him except for his torso. Or this, basically his pants. Come on, really? gosh. I can only imagine how many times I have to do that to him. Ah! You gotta be pixel perfect with that, I reckon. It's so hard to tell, though. You kidding me? I don't remember it being this hard. They made it look so easy in Generations. Okay. Ah. I wanted to hit him, but I sneezed out of fear. Okay, that time it worked. Why did that work that time? I want to hit him one more time. Let me hit him. I did it. Still died though. There we go. I'm learning the stratagems somewhat. Why? What part of him was deadly? What part of him was deadly that time? Thank you. Can you do that one more time, please? No? Okay. He's walking! How is walking a threat? Finally! Good golly gracious. The good thing I knew instinctively to run. Whew. We did it! This is not a good game. This game is awful. Don't play it. Save yourself the tyranny. Don't play this game. Just don't. Say it's a good game. make me say something. Say it's a good game. There, I said what you wanted me to say. Is that what you wanted? It has its moments for sure. The music's good, levels are good for the main part. Minigame, the special minigame is okay. Hey there, my game Sonic Collection was my childhood. I'm glad you had a good time.
Justin52.
Sonic 2 was fun, you were enjoying it. I was! Until the end. And the minigame, or the special stages, those sucked. Everything else is great. I love it. It's just the ending. I mean, the then boss fights, for credit is due, really, really well made. I just wish they would give you at least 3 rings rather than just having nothing at all. They give me at least that would be nice. Just some way of protection rather than just being like, oh, 1 hit, you're dead. And I'm sure as many other fans would agree. And the special stages. What do I need to say about the special stages? I wish Tails was more competent. And whether there's a way of changing that, my day's been good. I just finished playing this game. And I'm ranting on about it. Well, it's only up from here. You said that about this game! And you're probably right. Considering I know that Sonic 3 and Knuckles is really, really well done. I was right? I mean, yes. You were right about the main game anyway. The special stages I gotta deal with those, but hopefully I can be a lot more careful with that rather than the previous one. But we're making our way through. But eventually we'll get getting the game that I've wanted to play for quite a while now to conquer. Sonic Spinball. That'll be the best one. But anyway. Glad I got this sorted out. And that's another one off the list of games to beat. I'm glad that you all were here to join us, except for Mass Justin52, who just came in right as they beat the game that was streaming today for 3.5 hours. You missed a lot. You missed a lot there, Mass Justin. I'm glad to have you here. And be mindful, there are certain words that I have locked out. I try to avoid profanity in my chat, but thank you. Yes, I've been told by many people that Sonic Spinball was crazy and horrific. But I have save states, so that make it a lot easier for me to deal with. Alright, I'm gonna join some friends. No, I'll join them after stream. I don't want to bother them now, but alas, we're here. We're done. The credits are rolling. The flowers are blooming, the birds are singing. On days like these, hedgehogs like you should be doing something else. Should be eating a chili dog or whatever. And I can't wait to pull Eggman's mustache off. If only it was like the Eggman from the Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog, he'd be a lot more enjoyable to deal with than this guy. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I always wondered why they have a different style of Robotnik from him in the cartoons, the games. Except for Mean Bee Machine. That one, he distinctly looks like his cartoon counterpart. I don't know why. I'm kind of glad that he looks like that, but still. It's a shame. But anyway, that's another one off the bucket list. So next time we can play Sonic 3 and Knuckles together. Probably gonna be a bit of a longer one, but hey, that's how it goes here. But after that, we'll have 3D Blast, Spinball, Beam Machine, and then Ristar. But until then, I would think it's time to bid us all a doodah day. So thank everybody for joining me on this expedition. It has been quite fun. All things considered, despite my ramblings and whatnot, and my frustrations. It has been enjoyable to get back to playing these games again and finally conquering what I couldn't do as a child, so thank you for joining me. And thank you very much, Phantom, for being there and shadowing me, essentially. And showing me your shiny Zoroark. Hope you had a good time collecting that. Have a great night, thank you very much. Let us find somebody to raid ourselves tonight, shall we? Who is on at this time of day or night. It's night for me, but it could be day for somebody else. You never know. There's a goblin to decorate into. Who else is here? Let's go right into It's Moth VT. They're a Moth PNG tuber playing some old RuneScape. But they got nobody to watch them. So let's show them some support, shall we? As always, can be kind and considerate to those we into, treat others will be treated, all that jazz. And never ever forget, no matter what life throws at you, do the best you can with what you've been given. And by golly, play some modern Sonic games. Or at the very least, play the third one. And then just have fun with it. Play the second one even and have fun with it. And then just cry as you get to the end. Because you won't have a way to protect yourself. But either way, thank you for joining us. I'll see you tomorrow for some karaoke in VR chat. What time? I have no idea. But stay tuned.
Gerard.